Hello, today I have for you my May TBR. It is the 3rd of May. We're off to a good start because I've actually already finished 2 of the books on my TBR. I made a post on my blog where I was talking about the things that I wanted to read in May, so essentially a TBR, and it has changed a little bit. I have added a few books. I've also taken off a few books because last month I got around to doing ones that I thought I wouldn't get to till this month, which was exciting and good because I have a lot this month. I'm planning on doing the Disney Readathon and the Duodecathon. This is my first month doing the Duodecathon. I will be doing the challenges of read high school books that you never read, and also some of the books here tick off other categories. I think it also ticks off like a book that has won an award, so I'll sort that out because I do want to get all the challenges done by the end of the year, and there's 12 of them and it's the 5th month, so I'll have to do 2 in some months. Anyway, without further ado, let's get off to the TBR. I will start with the books that I've already read, which is Stone Girl by Laini Hale. I'm actually going to the launch of this book in about an hour. It was really good. Laini's a Melbourne author. Anyway, it was good. Another book was one I picked up just yesterday on a whim, and that was Gertrude Stein Food. This is part of the Modern Classics, Penguin Modern Classics editions. I got 5 of these in one go because they were only $2.50, and this was really absurd, but I kind of liked it. The books that I'm reading at the moment are The Knife of Never Letting Go and the graphic novel The Complete Mouse. I'm loving both of these. This is for me ticking off 2 of the challenges from the Disney Readathon. It's ticking off read a book, that you keep forgetting that you own, and also read a book that's part of a trilogy. I had a few books that I was tossing up between that ticked off both of these. I posted a photo on my Instagram. But I chose this one because I did win tickets to see Patrick Ness give a talk, so I thought I should probably get to this, and I'm loving it so far. Mouse technically also ticks off read a high school book that you haven't read, but obviously it's not the week of the Duodecathon, so I'm not counting that. Next, for the Disney Readathon, you have to read a book that is set in winter, and you also have to read the original Brothers Grimm Cinderella fairy tale. Here I have a collection of Brothers Grimm stories. Annoyingly, I do not have Cinderella in this collection, but I have a friend who has a collection that has Cinderella in it, or else I can just get another copy or borrow one from the library. But this does have a few fairy tales that are set in winter, so I'm going to choose one of them and read that. For the Disney Readathon, the final challenge is to read a book that has pink and blue on the cover for Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, and so I'm reading The Earth Does Not Get Fat. This is a recent release as well, and the Readings bookstore, one of the Readings bookstores near my university, is doing a book club where they're discussing this book because it's also from a Melbourne author, and I thought that would be really interesting to go to, so I put this one on my list, and luckily it fits with the challenge of this month. Now on to books that I am going to try and read in the week of the Duodecathon. I know I'm not going to get all of these done, which is good because I have another week that I have unaccounted space for where I can get some of these done. As I said, I'm doing the read high school books that you haven't read. The way I worked this out was I looked at the reading list for English and literature for year 12 in the year that I did year 12, but I chose some of the books that I wasn't prescribed. I did literature in year 12, I didn't do English. So one of the books, which I will talk about now actually, very good transition Audrey, is one that all the girls at my school who did English did read, but as I said, I did literature, and that is Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. This just sounds very interesting, and I loved hearing about it when people were studying it, even though they were getting sick of it. But yes, this is probably what I will get to first maybe, because it is the largest and the most intimidating. Another long one that is a little intimidating that I have on my list is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I cannot believe I have not got to this before, but I haven't. So I have this beautiful edition that I borrowed from the library. I borrowed Burial Rites from the library as well. It's not actually a super long book. This has like a long introduction and then like summary notes, I think, or a bibliography or something else at the back, but yes, I'm very excited to get to this. Another one that I'm very excited to get to is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. This is another one I've been meaning to get to for ages. I'm very interested in science fiction as a genre, but I haven't read any of it that I can think of. I'm really excited to get to this and then read some other Philip K. Dick that I have heard a lot about. Anyway, I'm very excited to get to this, and this is another library copy, of course, because my brother lost the copy that we have at our house that I bought him for Christmas. The final book that I have on my TBR for this month is I for Isabel by Amy Whiting. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this except that it sounds very interesting, and I'm very surprised that I have not heard of it before. It is... Sorry, I was just reading the blurb. I think it's part of a series, or if not like a series, there are other books about Isabel, I'm pretty sure. So maybe if I like that, I will have that, those next ones on my TBR for later months. But either way, it's pretty short, so I don't think it's going to take me a super long time to get to, which is good because I do really want to try and get through as many of these books as I can. That is my May TBR. It is long. I'm not actually expecting to get through everything here, but it would be good if I could maybe get through all but one, all but two. We will see. I might swap and do the audiobook of Hannah Kent Burial Rites, because I know that some of the people in my year level listened to that, and it didn't sound like it was bad, so I'll see if they have that at my library, or else maybe I'm thinking the audiobook for Frankenstein could be very interesting. Anyway, I have a book launch to go to, obviously, and some pizza to eat before then. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.